You're watching ITG Clips.
And I'm gonna tell you to coaches out there who want some insider, and I learned this coaching from my dad. But it's very important that the play caller is on the same page as the quarterback. If y'all aren't on the same page, he calls one play, you throw it somewhere else. He asks you, why'd you throw it over there? Well, I thought that's where you wanted me to throw it. You know what I'm talking about, Jed.
Yeah.
Well, that's why when I had Jimbo Fisher as my quarterback, he played for me. He was with me 13. He might have been with Nick Saban a year or two, but he was with me 13 years. And so I knew that when we went over that game plan with you or a quarterback, that what I called, Jimbo had taught that quarterback. So what was going through my mind was also going through his mind. Now, I say that because I look at West Virginia, and I got this at ULM. When I hired Rhett Rodriguez, I got Rhett Rodriguez as my quarterback. And I knew I had to not fool. Now I love calling plays, but once you bring Rich in, you don't get to call plays anymore. That's off. So I said I'll go raise money for the program and let Rich do it. But what I remembered getting Rhett knew the offense as well as Rich did, and so what plays Rich called, Rhett could run. He knew it exactly. They were on the same page, just like me and Jimbo Fisher. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's a Rhett going to coach quarterbacks at West Virginia.
He is. Yep.
But that's going to be the perfect thing, because every day Rich is going to know that quarterback is getting the exact teaching that almost comes out of his mouth. And that's part of the continuity that you got to have. And of course, Rich has a great staff. He took almost all mine with him to Jacksonville because they were good coaches and he could pay more money. I didn't blame it because they all got a raise, when I lost them there. But I thought if I'd had to Rhett and Rich one more year, which I thought I was going to get them for 2 before he left, we'd have got that thing turned around altogether. But I think that's important with quarterback, and I think that's going to be a real positive with Rich being able to get Rick. I think Rhett worked with him at Jacksonville State as well.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to ITG Clips and In the Gun podcast for more WVU football content. Watch the whole podcast episode by clicking the link above or in the description.